So you clicked on this video wondering how duty is related to reading. Well, think about it like this. If you had the opportunity to sit with the 5 most influential people of all time, would you do it? Personally, I'd sit with Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, David Goggins, even though I think he would just yell at me half the time, Miyamoto Musashi, who was the greatest samurai to ever live, and probably Winston Churchill or one of the presidents of the United States like Lincoln or Theodore Rosevelt, or maybe even someone like Kobe Bryant or Cristiano Ronaldo or Gary Vee. I don't know, these are people who are influential to me, so your list may look different than mine, but that's not the point. I would be able to sit with these 5 people for hours and just learn about their successes, their hardships, their mistakes, and just learn from how they overcame their obstacles in life, and they have so much to offer to me. Like, just imagine how valuable that time would be with them in person. What if I told you that this is actually possible and I do in fact sit with these 5 people every day for hours? You're probably gonna ask, how the hell is that even possible? Well, I'll stop wasting your time and just tell you. It's much simpler than you think, and you actually deliberately choose not to do this thing every single day, and it's as simple as reading. And it even gives us a way to communicate to the dead. Yes, that's right. When I read Marcus's journal or Seneca's letters, I truly feel like they are talking to me through these readings, which is super cool to think that I can communicate with the dead, specifically 2,000 years ago. So if you're in a room with the top 5 most influential people in your life, wouldn't you want to make that effort to speak to them? Wouldn't you feel like you missed a huge opportunity if you didn't say anything at all? When you choose not to read, you're actually ignoring all these historical figures in the past, which is kind of disrespectful. And even if it's not your intention, it can be very arrogant of you to not read, because you may think that your experience and your knowledge is already sufficient enough for you to move on with life. Like, that is not a good mentality to have. A truly wise person understands that they can learn from anyone that they read, anyone that they interact with. This is why it's your absolute duty, to read. So instead of spending hours on your phone talking to Jennifer or Kyle, maybe you can spend just 5 minutes of your time to read a book that you enjoy. It all starts with just picking up one book and reading 1 page. And if you can tell yourself to read 1 page daily, which I know you can, anyone can drag themselves off 1 page a day, then I know you can start reading today. Imagine you had binoculars or glasses that can only make you see like this much, okay? And then you go through a maze, or you go through life, which has many obstacles, and you can only see like this, okay? When shit gets in your way, you're so tunnel vision and how to solve that problem or get over that obstacle or find your way through the maze. When you read a book, it's as if you're adding a bigger horizon to your perspective. So the more you read, the bigger your perspective grows, and the more tools you're equipping yourself with to solve that problem or that obstacle. It's kind of like playing a video game and you're being at level 1, and you're only able to do certain things that character can do at level 1. So you're not able to craft certain weapons, you're not able to visit certain areas on the map. So you're very like constricted to that level 1, and in order to level up, you have to like do quests and missions and whatever it is. Reading's the same way. The more books you read, the more you equip yourself with things to do in the real world. So if that doesn't convince you to read, I don't know what will. Thank you for watching this. If you like my channel, please subscribe for more content on stoicism and self-improvement.